Hey guys, so I have an unboxing of my Sephora January 2018 play box for you today. And if you're not aware, Sephora has a subscription service much like Birchbox or Ipsy or BoxyCharm or any of those, where for $10 a month they send you a subscription box with approximately 5 deluxe size samples. This one seemed to come kind of late in the month. Generally, I start to expect them around the 10th. They charge you on the 1st and then they usually ship out around the 10th. But I just got mine yesterday, I believe, on the 19th. But anyway, it comes in a hard box like so. I already opened mine. I actually knew what I was getting and I'll tell you how I knew that in a minute. But it comes in a hard box and then you open it and it has this flyer and the actual bag. It's a cotton bag with a drawstring. So this says 2018 Happy You Year Sephora Play. It's not my favorite bag they've ever sent, but it's not my least favorite either. And then inside I got a Anastasia lip gloss in Kristen, which looks like that's a nice kind of mauve-y shade. And then I got the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, primer and moisturizer in one, with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. And to me, this was kind of a disappointing size. So this is 4 ml or 0.13 fluid ounce, and it's in a little, I assume, glass jar, like so. And then I'll just put a little bit on my, it's pretty liquidy. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this. Doesn't really have much of a scent or anything to it, but I guess it's an okay size, but I don't know. It seems kind of small to me. I'm not sure how little goes a long way or anything like that. But so it says, Insane Hydration Feather Light Texture All-in-One Power Primer. Primerizer was created in our LA photo studio to replenish moisture and prep skin for makeup in one step. Plumps and moisturizes with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Sets in seconds so makeup goes on fast. Insanely lightweight and skin feels comfortable all day. And it says to use, apply 1 to 2 pumps to fingertips and smooth over face before makeup. Can be used with or in place of moisturizer. I would probably still use a moisturizer because I have very dry skin, so that would just act as a primer for me. And then it has all sorts of claims, percentages, etc. Clinically proven, tested by 100+ consumers. So the first few ingredients are water, glycerin, dimethicone, and then some things I can't pronounce, niacinamide, algae extract, caffeine. Anyway, I will certainly try that out. And then I have this Glam Glow Super Cleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. This is 15 grams or 0.5 ounces. I don't think I'm going to test it out on my hand right now because I don't think this is a product that's really meant for my skin tone. It says clearing, which I take to mean it's more for acne prone skin. And then cream to foam. Foaming cleansers are generally not great for dry skin as well. So I might give this to my husband to try because he has more oily skin than I do. This says squeeze a generous amount onto hands, add water. That's interesting. And vigorously rub hands together to create foaming lather. Apply to dry face and massage over skin. Rinse clean. Use AM and PM. Avoid eye area. That's interesting. And then there are 2 more skincare products. This is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. And this is 0.1 fluid ounce or 3 milliliters. And this has kind of a, it's not a slanted tip, it's like a rounded tip with a little hole that you push the product through. So I haven't tried this eye cream. I would be willing to try it. I generally look for something, again, very moisturizing, but it could be a good one. And then this was the product I was probably most excited about. This is the Fresh Rose Floral Toner. 20 milliliters or a little over half of an ounce. And I've used the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser and the Rose Foaming Cleanser. I don't like the Foaming Cleanser, again, because it's not really as good for dry skin. I've tried the Rose Floral Mask. I've gotten samples of that. I usually use that one when I'm about to take a bath. I kind of put it on, wash my face, put it on, and then rinse it off. So it says, infused with soothing rose water, hydrates and refreshes. Gently apply with a cotton pad over the face and neck twice a day in the morning and evening until cotton pad comes away clean. Or simply spray directly onto the face with your eyes closed throughout the day to rehydrate the skin. For best results, follow with the Rose Hydrating Face Serum. I don't know if the full size comes with a spray, but this one is just an open bottle like so. Has a nice rose scent to it. So I will definitely try that one out. As you know, if you watched my recent skincare empties video, I'm a pretty devoted user of the Paula's Choice Advanced Replenishing Toner, but they don't make that in a nice travel size like this. So if I do like this one, this would be a good thing to take with me. And if I have a sample of a product like this where I also use the full size, it's nice when you can refill the bottle after you've used it up. It just makes it easier than having to use a separate travel container and trying to remember exactly what you put in there months later or whatever. And then last and probably least is the Extra. Generally it's a perfume sample, but this month it was a hair care sample. And this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I'm pretty sure I've gotten deluxe samples, possibly even from a Sephora Playbox of this product, and I liked it. I tend to have, well, I have color treated hair and it can be a bit drier. It's naturally wavy. So I will probably use this. If it's a shampoo sample, I'm generally less inclined to use a packet sample like this, but if it's a hair mask and it's kind of a special treatment anyway, then I'm more likely to use it. So it's a nice little extra. So I have 1 or 2 makeup items and then 3 skincare items and then 1 hair care extra. But I did want to get back to what I mentioned at the beginning, which is I knew what products I was going to receive before I got my box. And if you don't like spoilers, then, you know, don't do this, don't pay attention to me. But if you are curious and you'd want to know sooner rather than later, there's a really great website called My Subscription Addiction. I'll include a link to it. But basically the website covers a whole range of different subscriptions. They have spoilers, reviews, that sort of thing, and you can figure out which variation of a Sephora Playbox you're getting by, and then you can see an item number, and the last sort of 3 digits of the item number is kind of how she refers to these different variations. So for example, my box was number 044, and I don't know exactly how many different variations they send out each month, but she will kind of have a roundup every month of all the different variations that people have notified her of and have either pictures or just a list of the items in each of those boxes. And if you want kind of a more general sneak peek, Sephora has a YouTube channel where they kind of give you a look at the products you might be getting and kind of the theme, if there is one, and that sort of thing. So I thought it would be fun to look at the other possible items that I could have gotten and tell you which ones I would have preferred. So other options in the skincare category include the Ole Henriksen Hygge, is that how you say that? The Danish term for being cozy. Hygge Hydra Clay Detox Mask. The Hydra sounds good. The detox aspect I'm not as sure of, because those tend to be stronger and not necessarily suited for sensitive, dry skin. There's the Boscia Exfoliating Peel Gel. Definitely not interested in that. There is the Perricone MDH2 Elemental Energy Hydrating Cloud Cream. That could be interesting. It sounds a lot like the Peter Thomas Roth product, but this one's in a little pot instead of a tube, so I don't know exactly how they compare. And then there's the L'Occitane Almond Smoothing and Beautifying Milk Concentrate. and then the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment. And apparently everyone was going to get this Clinique Pep Start eye cream in their boxes, so that's kind of, I guess, a moot point. I am glad I got the toner, and if I could swap out the Glam Glow, I would probably go for the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Treatment because I've had samples of that before and really enjoyed it. My second choice would probably be the L'Occitane, and then my third choice would probably be either the Ole Henriksen or the Perricone. And then moving on to the makeup category, the two I received were the Smashbox Primerizer and the Anastasia Lip Gloss in Kristen. And there was also the Lancome Cils Booster XL Super Enhancing Mascara Base, so like a mascara primer. A mini of a NARS Orgasm Lipstick, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid Highlighter in Opal, and the Makeup Forever Color Highlight Sculpt and Blush Powder in B302. So I wouldn't want the primer. The lipstick, I'm not sure if I have a sample of that one already. I'd have to check. I know I have a sample of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I have a sample of the Makeup Forever powder in a different shade. So I just wanted to show you, this was a like 100 point perk, maybe 250, I don't know. But it is an extremely small sample. I just wanted to show you that. So I would have liked to have gotten a different shade of this just to try it out, and I think Temptalia, for example, has reviewed these products pretty highly. So that would have been my first choice, probably swapping out the lip gloss. I already have the Shimmering Skin Perfector, and then my second choice maybe would be the lipstick if I don't already have it. And then finally getting to the bonus section. So the other samples, it looks like there's an additional 3 masks. So you could have gotten the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Balm to Oil Pre-Shampoo Mask, the Gloss Moderne Clean Luxury Mask, the Way Treatment Mask. And then they had 2 different shampoo and conditioner duo packets. The Alterna Hair Care Caviar Anti-Aging, which I've tried in the full size and I like. And then the Moroccan Oil Moisture Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. And then the final sample before the perfume is the Alterna Hair Care Caviar CC Cream. So kind of a styling product that goes along with that shampoo and conditioner. And I've tried deluxe samples of that and that sort of thing as well. So none of those really excite me. The final one is the YSL Mon Paris Eau de Parfum, and I've had samples of that as well. So I'm not really too bothered about which one of these samples I got, although I guess since I've tried the Briogeo one before, it would have been nice to maybe get a different one, but I'm not too bothered. So anyway, I hope you guys found that interesting. Let me know if you got a Sephora Playbox this month, and if you did, if you're happy with the products you got, if you'd wished you'd gotten something else, that sort of thing. This is another video in my 30-day challenge that I set for myself, so if you're curious about that, I will link the video where I talk about it and how I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before, I believe, February 20th, when YouTube will demonetize me. So if you'd like to support my channel and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon.